Hi friends, why don't you get ready and put on your boots? We're going on a field trip to a farm today. Well, we can't go on a real field trip to a farm, but I'm going to take you on a field trip to Taylor Hawk Farm, which is right here in Burrillville. Let's get ready to meet some animals. We start our day with the chickens on the farm. A girl chicken is called a hen. A boy chicken is called a rooster. They have sharp beaks. They have thin yellow legs with feet to scratch for food. The red on the top of their head is called a comb, and they have red underneath their beak by their neck that is called a wattle. Chickens are usually calm and trusting. They can live on a farm, or they can even be seen in a city living in a chicken coop. They usually live about 6 to 12 years, and they eat fruits, vegetables, grain, or pretty much anything that's left over from the table for dinner. The life cycle of a chicken is that it lays an egg, the egg hatches about 3 weeks later, and the baby chick is born. The baby chick has down before feathers start to grow. You'll see some baby chicks in the videos. The white chickens in this are called silky chickens. They lay fewer eggs than others, but they can be used to hatch eggs for other chickens because they are good setters.
In there, we had to separate.
I was going to say, they were just walking across the road, weren't they?
Yeah.
I see the peacock. I'm going to try and get it.
That's Mr. Peeps. Peeps. So we can actually walk around. Peeps.
Goodness.
He's a bad boy, that one. Peeps.
What kind of chickens are those? They all the white ones
The
are...
white ones are silky chickens. And I'm not sure the name of that.
This
breed.
other one.
Begins with a B.
Oh, they walk.
I love the thing going off the peacock's head. I know. They're so funny. I wish he would shake his feather. To get a chicken that will sit on her eggs, she will not move. And the other day,
Let's see.
oh my God, they're so cute. Can you see them? You want to come around?
Yeah. Oh, baby chicks. Oh, thank you, Mama.
Good girl.
This is the peacock. Only boys are called peacocks. Girls are called peafowl. A group of them are called a bevy. They are not born with fancy tail feathers, but they can fly even with those long feathers. They like to eat seeds, insects, berries, and Mr. Peep's favorite food is watermelon.
They will come at you.
Here he comes, Sarah. Maybe?
Camera
No.
shot.
Yeah, camera shy. It's so pretty.
Hi, Peeps.
Peacock's so pretty. Oh, I see
Hey,
you.
boy. Hey, boy. Where did you get a peacock? We actually.
There you go. There you go. Oh, I gotcha. Now you're not hiding. Beautiful. Is that rooster still scaring you? He's outside of the pen. You are gorgeous. This is the giant Flemish rabbit. Girls are does. Boys are called bucks. They live in groups. They have long ears. Their teeth keep growing, not like yours. They like to eat plants. They like lettuce, veggies, and their favorite food is green peppers. This is the alpaca. A girl alpaca is called a hembra. A boy alpaca is called a macho. Boys and girls should be kept apart so that they do not get in fights or injure each other. They live about 20 years. They are very clean animals. They don't usually spit, but sometimes they can. They are safe to be around, but they cannot live alone. Alpacas, although they look like llamas, are different. Llamas have long banana-shaped ears, while alpacas have straight ears, and they are smaller. Their faces are also a bit different. Llamas have a longer face, while alpaca's face looks a little smushed. Each year, the alpacas need to be sheared for their wool. The fiber goes to a co-op for them to make socks, mittens, and hats. Sometimes alpaca wool can be used to make dryer balls with essential oils dripped on it, and it'll smell great. The wool from an alpaca is hypoallergenic, which means most people who are allergic to wool are not allergic to alpaca wool. They tend to eat grass or hay and some grain. These alpacas get 2 cups of grain, 1 in the morning and 1 at night. Alpaca poop is one of nature's best fertilizers. It is collected and put into bags. Those bags are then put into a bucket of water where they turn into like a tea. The tea is then used to water gardens, for vegetables, and for flowers. It helps them to grow bigger. Here you see how the alpaca poop is collected. And then put into the green bags. Those green bags are what it goes in the water.
Really, really fertilizing.
That's cool. Hello, alpacas.
One of them sneezed on me. Oh, that's right. I know, it was Spartacus. He's such a good boy.
He didn't like you. Thank you. Aww. You have 5 of them? Or 6?
I have 6.
Somebody outside?
So, a little handicapped. He's blind in one eye
Aww.
from an injury with another alpaca.
Aww.
And he's got a wonky ear, too.
Oh,
He
yeah.
reminds me of Wonky's donkey.
Hi,
You
Napoleon.
know that story?
Mhm.
I love that.
Hi,
one.
Spartacus.
It's so cute.
Hi, Sparkus.
He likes to come out, and we'll let him come out.
Hi.
And free range, he'll go around.
Hello.
Hello, Spartacus.
Say, what you got? Nothing? That was?
Oh, look at how pretty you
You want some
are.
green? I can give you some green.
Yeah, go ahead. You can.
You're making a mess.
You guys are making a mess.
That's not me.
That's okay. Somebody else will come along and eat it. The chickens will be happy.
You gotta get closer.
Love you. You're my favorite.
And this is Destiny, and that's Destiny's child right there.
Aww. That's awesome. And these 4 get along great.
Yeah.
I love the like the hair that just covers the eyes. It's kinda
I
funny.
know, huh? They're big puffy.
This is Margarita. She is a Falabella horse. They are the original miniature horse. They are one of the smallest breeds. They typically grow to be about 32 inches tall. Margarita is getting ready to shed her winter fur. They are usually black or brown and weigh about the same as a large dog. A girl horse is called a mare. A boy is called a stallion. Margarita loves to eat grass and green, and her favorite food is apples.
I can't wait to give her a bath.
It's all shedding. Look at
Today would
you.
have actually been a good day to give her a bath.
That's so funny.
It's all going away.
I can fit her in. I don't know.
You might fit her in the bathtub.
You're pretty tiny.
You come in the kitchen. Why not?
Yeah, you can go in
Yes.
the house.
Yep.
Did you eat your apples today already?
I think I'm gonna bring her for a nice little walk down the road.
Hi.
She's like, what do you want?
What? Hi.
I love your little feet. Hello.
Look at those feet. You can't fool me. I'm waiting for apples. Have to be shooed or no?
No.
Because she's just on the farming.
That was funny. Hey,
No? You don't want it?
You go, Benjamin?
And what is her name, Sarah?
Margarita.
Margarita. I knew it was, I couldn't think of what it was.
We got her with that name.
How are those apples? Do they taste good?
Margarita, your hair is a mess. Mommy's going crazy looking at you.
Yeah, I don't like those flies either. You have to
Oh,
make
Margarita. They're bothering
a
you.
spray.
Those flies are bothering you. You eating some grass? Beautiful girl. Beautiful. There you go.
No.
All right, this could be hysterical. I could possibly fall in.
Oh boy.
Come on, Margarita.
Those too yesterday.
That's so cool. Plant them and have them grow again. We end our day on the farm looking at some celery, lettuce, and green onions that have been planted and have started to grow again. Thank you, Sarah and Taylor Hawk Farm, for our fun Friday farm field trip. We had a blast learning about the animals.